morning, third graders. Today, your learning target is I can use an advanced Google search tool. I can use an advanced Google search tool. Can you say it? I can use an advanced Google search tool. Great. Now here's the deal. Today, you're going to be using a few tricks that I'll teach you to get a better Google search. Have you ever searched on Google and you get crazy results? You get frustrated because you can't find what you're looking for? Me too. Well, I'm going to teach you a few tricks so that you can use Google like a boss. You think you can do it? I think so too. So let's learn how to Google like a boss. First, we go to google.com right here, which takes us to this page. So let's say I'm searching something. So you, for your research papers, are researching, do you remember? Right, simple machines and sun, moon, or rock. Simple machines or sun, moon, and rock. So let's say I want to look up sun, moon, rock. So I type in sun, moon, and rock in the search box. And I'm going to click enter. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, I get some crazy stuff here. These first two sites are not appropriate sites. But this second one looks good. It's a Wikipedia site. However, remember, Wikipedia is a great place to start, but not a great place to finish. And I'll show you why. If you click on the Wikipedia site, you'll see here that people can edit it. Once they edit it, like I could change the site, but do I know a lot about the sun and the moon? Not really. That's why you don't use Wikipedia as a research site. However, if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see links and references. Remember references? These are what you use because if a site references down here, you'll know that these are better sites to use. But even looking at this site, this is a video or some kind of music. We don't want that. So here's what we're going to do. We have to figure out what words or keywords here that we search will help us find the information we need. And obviously, sun, moon, and rock are not it. So let's see. Maybe if I write, this is called a quotation mark. And instead of writing sun, moon, and rock separately, let's try just sun, or how about solar system? Because that's where the sun and the moon are. They're in the solar system. I use quotations, which glues the two words together. So we're not just looking for solar, because then it might bring up solar panels, like you put on your roof, or system, any kind of system. But if we put quotations, solar and system are together. That way we'll get better sites. I'm going to tap search or enter. Much better. So you can see here, our first site is Wikipedia. Let's try that again and see what happens. Remember, Wikipedia is a great place to start, but not a great place to end. We have some great information here though. But remember, people can edit it. So we have to go down to the bottom and look for the references. Look how many references there are. Oh my goodness. That's a ton. How do we know which ones are good? Well, here we go. External links. This one's by NASA, which is the government solar system expert. So let's try here. Solar system profile by NASA. Oh, a NASA solar system simulator. Okay, now we're at NASA, which stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Ooh, they have a live binder. This is called a live binder. Instead of flipping through a binder, you just click here and it has different tabs as in a binder. You see that? So I want to get more information. Over here it says sun. And we can go to kids if we want. Or we can search the site here. Wow, look at all this great information. Let's try sun. Oh my goodness, look at that. Amazing. 10 need to know things about the sun. Wow, this is fantastic. So what I want you to do is spend the day looking at different sites using Google to look at sun, moon, and stars. But remember, when you Google, use keys like solar system. Use keywords like solar system, and you can use quotes. Another thing you can do is you can take away words you don't want to use. Like you can use solar system, but you don't want anything about Earth. So I can use, you see right here, I put a minus sign. So what it will do is take out any sites that have the word Earth in it. Let's see what I get now. Oh, around the solar system, amazing space. Brain pop, learn about the solar system. So we can look at anything we want here and try and check it out. Let's go to Brain Pop and see what we get. The solar system. Let's see if we can play. Oh, it won't let us. Sometimes you just have to kind of poke around and see what happens. Here's a NASA. Remember I told you about NASA? Here's another NASA site. Star Child, the solar system, refers to the sun. Cool. So you can poke around in this site and get more information. Now you might not look at the sun, you might look at some rocks or something else, but I minused Earth from my search, and let's say I want to do anything. See this squiggly line? It means anything similar, synonyms. So if I say sun, any word that is just like sun, like sunshine, or other words that refer to the sun. We got a little, it took out those different weird sites that we had at the top, and now we have more school sites. If you see a site that ends with edu like this, that means it's a school, which is great because you know they're doing research. Okay, another thing you can do in your search, I have my sheet over here I'm looking at, is you can look for sites that were published between two dates. So let's say you only want really recent information. You can type in 2010 ... oops, I have a slash there, 2014. So all this means is I only want sites that were published between 2010 and the ... means between and 2014. I'm going to search. Ooh, look at this. This was published in 2013, 2012. So we know it's recent information about the sun, which is going to be even cooler. So now it's telling us where the sun is and its distance from the Earth. Look, it's an actual picture of the different comets. So you can search using dates and get more recent information. I want to show you something cool. Do you ever have to look up definitions? You do? Okay. Do you go to Webster or dictionary.com? You do? Okay, so here's an easier way. You can just type in define and colon, define, and colon, and any word you want, and it'll give you the definition. So definition, or I'm going to put in define solar system. And let's see what we get. Right there, define solar system, and you get the definition of it and the noun, parts of speech. So you can just define like that instead of going to Webster's or dictionary.com. Something else you can do, you can use Google as a calculator. So you're doing homework and you're having a really hard time because the question is 99 times, now times is this asterisk. Do you see that? 99 times 25. All I do is type that and press enter. And it turns Google into a calculator. The answer is 2,475. Now if you wanted to divide as well, divide is just the front slash. Let's see what we got here. The front slash like that. You see how I typed right here, the front slash? And then I'm going to put 5 divided by 5. And let's see what we get. 495. So you can use Google as a calculator. One last thing I'm going to show you. You can use Google for conversions. So you know when you get that homework that says how many pounds, if you have 4 pounds, how many kilograms is it? Or 4 pounds in grams. You can just type it in and it creates a conversion for you. So 4 pounds is 1814.37 grams. And you can change it. Like let's say you want to change 4 grams to pounds. 4 grams is 0.008 pounds. Isn't that cool? You can even change up here if you want to do temperature, like if you want to change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius, or from inches to miles, or speed, even money. Let's say you go to Japan and you want to know, it says that this is $25, but how much does that mean in yen, which is Japanese money? Oh, $25 US dollars is 2,500 Japanese yen. And if you wanted to change that, if you had 25 yen, oh, that's only a quarter in the dollar, 24 cents, less than a quarter. So you can convert money, any kind of money. Look at all these different types of money. Wow. So have fun with that. And if you need some help, just ask. But for now, what I want you to do is focus on the learning target and use the different things I showed you with quotes, the minus, the squiggly line, the dates, to find a great site for information for either simple machines, sun, moon, or rock. Next week, you'll begin to record this information on Google Drive, and I'll show you how to do that. But for today, use your iPads, have fun, and do some searching. Have fun!